Hello, 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 everyone! Welcome to stream. How is everyone doing? Spino, Cappy, thank you guys for your daily check-ins. And Spino, you're first today. And thank you for the 3-stream streak, Buffo. Hello, everybody. A small turnout today. Oh, thank you for your daily check-in, Buffo. But hello, everybody. How are we all doing on this fine Thursday? Ugh. Okay, this chapter, like, seriously needs to be finished. I've been working on it for too long. It needs to go. It needs to go. It needs to go. It's supposed to be almost done. Oh, sleepy. Oh, excuse me. Oh, God. Ah! Oh, my yawn's trying to kill me. Ah. Alright. Small crowd today. Hopefully the others will funnel in at some point. But small crowd means chat may not distract me. I might actually get this chapter done. If I get it done on stream, I don't know what I'm gonna do afterwards. I've got too many things that need to be written in. But I have jelly beans, I have a monster, I have water. I also have monitors coming on Saturday. You're gonna stop your stream streak at 75. Why, Cappy? Why? Why would you do this? I'm finally getting my two... There might be a few of us, but that doesn't tone down how distracting we are. That is true, Spino. But I'm finally getting my, Oh, you want to get 69 again. That's fair, Cappy. That's fair. Hip pat! Thank you for the hip pat. But, I'm getting monitors. I'm getting my dual monitor set up. They're coming. What about 169? That is also true, Spino. That is also true. No more one monitor me going, going with my iPad. There we go. Or 69. Nice. You're gonna miss Dino Day. Well, we have 2 Dino Days that are happening. I didn't get a chance to change the schedule before I went up. That's why I put the little announcement beforehand of, like, yeah, NT is supposed to be on the schedule. However, we're gonna change it for Jurassic World. I didn't get a chance to change it. Yeah, Cappy, you get to 420. There you go. You gotta get to 420. That means I gotta stream enough times for Cappy to get to 420. Dang. Damn. Just thinking about it. Damn. Alright, where is my music? We need the bookish playlist. Here we go. Just you wait, I'm going for the year that Spino lives. Get your hands on some of that good shit. Speaking of our park in Jurassic World, I played a little bit of it off stream just to see if I could fix our money problem. I think I made it worse. But we have a bunch of research stuff finished. A lot more dig sites found. I have the female Spino ready to be released, and I believe the male is incubating. And my Liopleurodons are ready. How did you make it worse? I kept researching dig sites. I kept going with the research, and I think I made the money worse. I made some questionable choices. I put some plesiosaurs in the pond because I saw that they could peacefully cohabit with Liopleurodon, so I put them in there for some extra money. And then I bought off of the marketplace some carnivore scavengers. I forgot which ones they are, but I plopped them in the Spino pen because Spinos don't mind them. I was just trying to get some, like, extra money going. And it backfired on me. They should start killing them, because they're, like... They're in the same category as the compies. It's like more something. I forgot what they're called. But there's like a family with some babies in there now. The little tiny herbivores. I forgot what they're also called. The ones that were only female, I finally put some boys in there. They have babies now. We have the dig site for both the T-Rex and the Giga. I don't have their genomes yet, but I maxed out my Utyrannus. I can get my Utyrannus now. Yes, but scavengers are also listed as quote-unquote carnivores, but they're classified as scavengers. But I have a female. She's ready to go. She's black and red. I changed the genomes a little bit. And then the boy kept failing. He kept getting sickly. So I did some research to make it so that it doesn't come out sickly. And last I checked, he was incubating still. So we have a breeding pair. So, Cappy, you have to not miss a stream for at least 2 years. My God. I haven't even been streaming a full year yet. Like, we haven't even reached that point. You're telling me that I gotta stream for another 2? Baby Spino Army is coming. Yes, they are coming. I have a breeding pair. I made sure the enclosure that they're in is nice and big. I put some swamplands in there. I'll probably readjust everything once the Spinos actually do get in there. I knew I wanted to put another scavenger in with the Spinos. I didn't want it to be more compies. We need some species variety in this bitch. But knowing me, I probably will put compies in everything. The parents don't have the aggressive trait, and I've modified them so that they can't. So the babies shouldn't get it.
In your yard.
Dinosaur! Because the babies, they do it via... They inherit the traits from their parents. Well, if we get a baby that has the aggressive trait, we'll take it out back and shoot it. Just don't let the parents see. Do we need to make, like, a containment hall for aggressive Spino babies? It's like, and these are all the failed children. Yes, yes. Stay in school, kids, or you may end up like this. Just, like, stick them in the corner. Juvenile detention. Just make a sign that just says juvenile detention, do not enter. But I really, this chapter that I'm working on for the Final Fantasy 16 fanfic, it needs to be done. Okay, it's getting annoying. It needs to be done. So we are going to finish this today. I have 2 points left on it. It needs to be done. It needs to go. Beware of scaly children. So give them proper enrichment, basically. I feel like that's the main reason why the parks failed, like in the movies, is that they weren't providing their carnivores proper enrichment. Because if an animal has proper enrichment, it's not gonna give a shit anymore. A T-Rex eats 5 goat spawners. Oh boy. Imagine what a family of T-Rexes needs. I had a thought last night while I was in the shower, because I get all my best ideas while I'm in the shower. What if we built a park, either in Jurassic World or if we get Prehistoric Kingdom, we build a park in there. Shades, man. But we build a park, and then I write a fanfic or like a story based in our park that we made, and like the staff's all named after Chat. Gappy time, gappy time, gappy time. Like, I feel like that would be fun. If you would give me the chance, Leon, absolutely. I have seen all of your thirst traps. Matcha keeps sending them to me. So there's gonna be a person named Spino. Perfect. Like, that sounds like that could be really fun. Granted, I'm not entirely certain about how we would go about building that kind of a park in Jurassic World, because it's not really... You so much, let's send them to me too. Sure, Buffo. Now that I'm curious now, hang on. Does Prehistoric Kingdom have Spinos? Where is it? I know it's like 30 bucks. But now I'm curious. I want to know. Prehistoric Kingdom. Yep, Prehistoric Kingdom is indeed $30. A Liopleurodon named Cappy. Do we have a dino list for you? I see something that resembles a Spinosaurus. Is that the Spino? It's got the crest on the head. Okay, the Steam page won't tell me the dino list, so I'm gonna have to look it up somewhere else. But, like, I am not gonna lie, I kinda really want Prehistoric Kingdom. Let's see, let me look through this real quick. See, that's the T-Rexes. That's the giant snakes, aquatics, Barbies. I know what you are, I don't remember what you're called. Those are a herd of paras. There is a Spino in here. Yes, there is a Spinosaurus in here. It's the actual, like, accurate Spinosaurus, so it's the semi-aquatic one. Fuck, now I actually really want this game. I wonder if they'll put the lynxes in here. But damn, now I want this. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? They will give us the variant, yeah. But it's also like, it's also Jurassic World Evolution. Like, the park building in that is not, it's not too great, in my opinion. The dinosaurs itself, they are amazing. It's the actual park part is not as great. Like, yes, we can do modular building, but it's like a pain in the motherfucking butt. And then don't even get me started on the pathing system. Don't even get me started on that shit. It's bullshit. You gotta put all those ugly-ass power lines everywhere. Ugh. The lagoons, you can't craft the lagoons the way that you want. They have to be circular. And they look weird. Because you're cool. No, Buffo, you're cool. You're the cool one here, Buffo. Like, I love Jurassic World Evolution and, like, the whole how you go about getting your dinosaurs. I just wish building the park was more pleasant. I know the lagoons don't have to be circular, but you're locked into them having to be circles. So, like, I can't make, like, a pond and then make, like a ravine type of thing that's, like, really thin, and then make that goes out into something else. Not without, like, sacrificing an arm and a leg. Like, the building, it's the building in Jurassic World Evolution that isn't very pleasant for me. But I love Planet Zoo's building. Like, whenever I play Planet Zoo, every building that I have is custom. And then every habitat that I use is also custom. I don't use fences. I use rocks. And it's so much fun. You can't really do that with Jurassic World. I mean, you can if you really wanted to. I just don't find it all that pleasant to do. But Prehistoric Kingdom uses, Planet Zoo rules, basically. That's basically what it does. What you staring at, Baku? What you staring at? Come here! Come here, Ship! Come here! What are you looking at? Why do you walk with your head down like that? Like, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble, baby. There you go, baby Shib. Yeah, but I like the aesthetically designed stuff. And it's not all that great in Jurassic World to do. Because you gotta make sure, like, certain things aren't blocked, and you gotta make sure, like, it's all accessible, and you gotta work around all these restrictions, and it's like, it gets annoying after a bit. Meanwhile, Planet Zoo, and from what I'm seeing, Prehistoric Kingdom, just don't block the hole. That's all they care about. Don't block the hole. Alright, Cappy. I'll see you later. Try not to die.
Dinosaur.
Rawr! Dinosaur! Alright, back to writing. But that's something I would like to do. I would like to build a park. Either like a dinosaur park, or maybe even like a zoo. In Planet Zoo. Or even Planet Zoo 2 when that comes out. And write something for it. Based off of that park. Like, someday I'll give my own addition to the genre of dinosaur horror. But, like, we don't have any cozy dinosaur books. They're all body trauma. And yes, you guys are distracting me with dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. I mean, most dinosaur books are cozy that lead into horror, but we don't have any just pure cozy ones. Someday I will contribute to dino horror. That's definitely that's definitely something I want to do. Hi DK, welcome in. Thank you for your daily check-in. Hello, motherfucker. But we don't have any purely cozy dino stories. It all turns into horror at some point. I feel like that's an untapped market. DK, chat got me talking about dinosaurs, and now I want Prehistoric Kingdom. Send help. See, Spino, exactly. There isn't one. It's untapped potential, untapped market right there. Pure cozy vibes for a dinosaur story for once. Instead of absolute horror. Well, it could be, it could be cloaked in, like, animal rights. We could do that as the conflict, is, like, whether or not dinosaurs have the same rights as, you know, living animals. I feel like it would still be, like, along the lines of the zoo. Like, you've been to one zoo, you've seen them all. Pretty much, like, it's usually, like, the same cast of characters, you know, lions, zebras, giraffes, and so on. And yet people still go to look at them. And I feel like dinosaurs would be in that same ballpark. Like, you would still want to go look at them. Even if you've seen them, like, a million times, like... I know I would! And just because it's pure cozy doesn't mean we can't have carnivores in there. They would just be, you know, properly enriched. Have proper space, proper care. None of this fucked up hybrid shenanigans. I think you guys are missing the point. Like, I know what the Jurassic Park books were supposed to do. Like, I know what a lot of these dinosaur books are meant to be like. But you don't, they're all the same genre, and it's all dinosaur horror. Where you re-brought back these magnificent creatures, and then everything goes to shit. There isn't a story out there where it's not like that. Well, it's not just that, DK. There would be more to it. It just wouldn't be dinosaurs breaking out of containment and eating people. It would be other things. Like, instead of the T-Rex breaking out and killing half the park, it's, someone, like a private investor or, like, the military wants to purchase this specific T-Rex for unsavory purposes, and the park is like, no, we're gonna fight that. Or, like, it's like a rescue mission where this dinosaur's been abused from something, and, you know, we gotta bring it here, rehabilitate it! Well, I can't do a prehistoric book. Humans then didn't talk. Because we do have cozy dinosaur stories, like Land Before Time. For that is one of the big ones that I can think of. I don't want to say Dinotopia lands under that. Because Dinotopia does kind of land under the dinosaur horror because it's got a lot of horror shit in it. What's wrong with the zoo idea? Like, it doesn't have to be a fantasy story. Well, I would argue that fantasy medieval fantasy with dinosaurs is just medieval fantasy with dragons. Because where the fuck do you think the idea of dragons came from? Yeah, a zoo can be cozy. I'm not looking to turn this into, like, a multi-book series, just one book. Then you just get Dinotopia all over again. And, like, the time traveling and the medieval dinosaur stuff, that's been done to heck. See, Buffo's on my side. Buffo gets it. Like, not everything with dinosaurs has to be militaristic or like the dinosaurs breaking out and eating people. It doesn't have to be that way. I think you guys are missing the whole idea. Because what's more cozy with animals than a park? Because you can't have dinosaurs out in the wild because, you know, they're extinct. If you want to have humans and dinosaurs together, with the dinosaurs running wild, you would have to do the time traveling thing. But then you run into the risk of it still being horror because of the carnivores coming to eat you. Because, you know, prey. And then you gotta answer the question of, well, why the fuck can we travel back in time to the time of dinosaurs, and why are we doing this? And a lot of the times, with the shows that I have seen that did do the time travel back to dinosaurs, it was always because the planet has now died and we are going back in time, and we are basically colonizing the prehistoric era, and then everyone gets eaten and killed by the dinosaurs who live there. Yeah, you have a couple of people who are like that, Spino, and then you have the civilians who go back for a quote unquote better life. But it always descends into the military's like, okay, we need to kill these animals because they're a threat to us. Like, I've seen too many that do that. I have yet to find anything where it's not like that. The only thing that I have found that wasn't something along those lines was Dinotopia, and that was because people were already there. And that still descended into dinosaurs eat people. It's the dinosaurs eat human thing that I'm trying to knock off. I'm trying to knock that away. Like, not every dinosaur story has to involve them eating people. Well, a lion in a zoo is also a wild animal. But you'd see more people having these cozy stories where they have lions as, like, pets. Or stories about, rescuing them.
You can call me reckless, you can call me weak. Just a fragile thing with brittle bones, easy to defeat. You can doubt my courage, say you just wanna keep me alive, but I am made of thunder, and I will survive. So watch me
Fine. Fine. Fine.
You can call me worthless, some god's mistake. No strength of fire to beat the odds, no fury in my vein. You can doubt my victory, say I'm nothing but a flawed design, but I am made of cunning, and I will survive. So watch me fly. I am the storm in every sky. I am the lightning, I will and it's do or die. So watch me
No, no, no. You guys win. No cozy dinosaurs. No simple and sweet dinosaur story about animal rights. Thank you, Buffo. I know most media only treats dinos a certain way. That's why I wanted to do something else. Because no one else does anything else. No one's thought of, oh, let's do a simple, sweet story about dinosaurs, not just, dinosaur breed brought back, dinosaur eat people. Like, there is a market of people who want to see, like a dinosaur story where the dinosaurs in the enclosures are properly taken care of. Well, that's the problem, Spino. We don't know 100% how these animals would behave in the wild. We have guesswork. And I thought it would be cute and fun if the park in the book was a park that we built on stream in one of these park builder games. And like we name all the dinosaurs, so when they pop up in the book, you know who they are. Like say we have a female Spino named Stella, and then it pops up in the book that Stella's had a baby. Or Stella's sick. The bookish space market is saturated with copy and paste of the same damn thing over and over again. That's what I was trying to tell you, DK. Like, a cozy dinosaur book isn't just person walk through park, person see dinosaur, go, ooh. No, it would have a lot of other stuff in it. Yeah, because a lot of these, I was just, oh my god. Like, a lot of these dinosaur stories that have dinosaur in park, these parks are not properly outfitted to care for a creature of that size, for starters. I do have jelly beans. I'll have some jelly beans. I'm having pizza later. We got paid. We have the July bonus. We have more extra money. So I'm getting my dual monitor set up on Saturday. Oh. Welcome in, Garby. Thank you for your daily check-in. The chat was being mean. I was pitching a cozy dinosaur park story to them. And it got shot down almost immediately. Like, not every dinosaur park story has to end or involve, you know, dinosaurs murdering everyone. Yeah, exactly, Buffo. Yes, but time travel is also very, very cliche. And I don't know enough about prehistoric times to accurately portray what the world must have looked like back then. You have tacos and you didn't give me any. How dare you, Carpy? You are a bad son. Yeah, but Spino, I don't have you on speed dial. What I do know... You guys have tacos and you didn't share. How dare all of you? You're all dead to me. A world in medieval time. Well, medieval time wouldn't be thinking of that either. It would have to be, like, a fantasy realm where instead of what the animals that we have now, they're all replaced with dinosaurs. But then, like, there's that does not compute in my brain.
Sometimes it feels so cold, not finding peace, but I can't stop hoping. These letters that I wrote, I found the days you'll feel a bit lonely.
No, the ads. Spino's punishment. Well, that gives me 3 minutes to write. DK in that case, it's just Arc. Exactly. Like that would have to be a separate something else. A separate genre, I guess.
But it's getting harder. Felt good to be your friend. And if this is goodbye, I'll find a way to be your shadow. Stay closer.
Because most of the time when it comes to medieval stuff, there's a guarantee that the animals do get mistreated by someone. Like, that's a very easy villain to make. Like, just look at How to Train Your Dragon, for example. They have, like, what, 3 of them? That were there just purely to abuse and kill the dragons. Like, I see where you're coming from, DK, of a writer growing up with their dinosaur. Like, I see where you're coming from with that. I was leaning towards historical, like, actual accuracy. Is what I was trying to lean towards. What have you missed? Not much. Not much. DK was trying to still pitch the idea of, like, of medieval times with dinosaurs. Of, like, a rider growing up alongside their dinosaur. Which that sounds like a great idea and all, but again, I feel like that would be a different genre than what I was trying to go for. Because it would have to be a fantasy setting. And the dinosaurs themselves, they would have to be... Yes, How to Train Your Dragon is cozy. And there would have to be a lot of changes and adjustments need to be made to the dinosaurs' behavior for them to fit within a medieval fantasy setting. While my park idea, I was going for accuracy on how dinosaurs actually behave, but they're in a park setting. So there wouldn't need to be any changes done to them. At least none that would impact the viability of the story. I know both ideas can work, DK! They're 2 separate ideas. I know they both can work. But that key word, they're separate. Because one is based off of a park manager game, and the other one is giving Ark vibes. Which both are good ideas. I do like both of them.
Drink something.
Are you saying accuracy is relevant or irrelevant? And I'll drink something, Carby. Ooh. Okay, I feel like if we went with the medieval setting of Ryder grows up with Dinosaur, then we would have to hand wave a lot of accuracy with the dinosaurs. For the sake of the for the sake of the setting to work. Because, like, you can raise a T-Rex from infancy all the way up to adulthood. If you have an accurate T-Rex, it's not gonna obey you just because you put a saddle on it. Because the How to Train Your Dragon, the dragons are all based off of cats. The dragons in How to Train Your Dragon are very specifically based off of cats. You can see the way that Toothless acts and moves, and Toothless he's very clearly like human levels of intelligent, he just can't speak. That's like the key difference there. Like, you could maybe do it with a raptor because of their high intelligence. Like, that might be doable. Like, we have tried with a lot of animals. We've attempted to domesticate a lot of creatures. The only ones that we have been able to successfully domesticate are, like, farm animals. Farm animals and dogs. I wouldn't say we've domesticated cats. It's more like they domesticated us. With the way that cats act. But, like, you can raise a lion, again, back to the lion example, from infancy all the way up to adulthood. There are some who recognize, yes, and birds, who recognize, like, oh, this human raised me, but we have not domesticated them at all. Like, that lion can very quickly turn on you. In times of desperation, if it needed to, it would. We can condition animals to be used to human presence, but we can't really domesticate a lot of them. In terms of dinosaurs, we might be able to domesticate, like, the medium-sized herbivores, maybe some of the carnivores, but I think the vast majority, we just straight up wouldn't be able to do that. Which is why in that medieval setting with the rider, a lot of the behavior stuff needs to be hand-waved. For the sake of the setting to work. It's still doable. But if you're going for accuracy, then that won't work. Which is why I said it's in two separate categories for me. It's like one where it's got dinosaurs in it, but you kind of ignore most of the behavior stuff that they have. And then you have the other one where you include the behavior stuff and then you work around it. So, like, one's more for, like, for dinosaur story and one's for, like, the dino nerds. I will give you that, DK. I did not mention that. I did mention the realism. I will give you that. Oh, so Spino, your idea of the time traveling zoologist and paleontologist, of keeping like the military stuff out of it. The military just makes for a very easy bad guy for these kinds of things. It's like perfect villain right there. Eat the book. Hi, Jester. I haven't actually written anything, DK. We've been sitting here going back and forth about dinosaurs. But hello, Jester. For a whole hour, yep. Absorb the book and learn what was a mistake. That comes in the editing phase, Jester. Look, you guys got me going on on dinosaurs, and then I felt like I needed to defend my idea. To which I can do both ideas. It's just one takes a little less research than the other. I don't know, Jester. I don't know why you would think that. So, Jester, for some context, I had the idea to, Dinosaur. To take, like, a game like Jurassic World Evolution or Prehistoric Kingdom and build a park in it. You can take maybe one compy in a fight, not a swarm of them, DK. But, build a park and then write a book based in that park that we build in the game. And I labeled it as, like, a cozy dinosaur story where, like, it doesn't end with dinosaur eating people. And then the idea immediately got shot down. You would need a lot of guns, DK. He can deal with one compy before it bit him. Like if he gave it a good hard kick. But like we got something lost in translation with the stories. I wanted to do like an animal rights sort of story where the dinosaurs have like, you know, proper care, proper enrichment. And then the other one, and then it descended from there. I think it was estimated that compies can live in packs anywhere of like 50 to like 500. Maybe not 500, but like up there in the numbers. Like they have really big family units. I mean, when you're that small, you kind of have to. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to take down anything. And like one compy would be easy to deal with. Just don't let it bite you, and you're fine. Even very agile animals can be dodged. A compy most likely would go for your legs. So the argument of, can DK take on a compy? Yes, he can take on one compy. Can he take on a swarm of compies? No. Now, a better question is, could you take on a raptor? Now that's the better question. Like, given enough compies, I'm pretty sure a compy could take down a T-Rex. Assuming there was enough of them. Exactly, depends on the raptor. Because velociraptors are not actually as big as we thought they were. A velociraptor is like the size of a chicken. I was going for less realism on that one, Spino, and more for like scale. Like if there were enough compies.
Enemies all around, like vultures they surround. And they're watching.
And most predators, they won't risk injury, so one good hit with a baseball bat and the raptor would most likely run off. Due to the high risk of injury. You see it in tigers, where, if two tigers have to fight, their fights are very, very short. Because they can't risk injury, because if they get injured, they gotta heal, and if they have to heal, they can't go hunting, and if they can't hunt, they can't eat. It's 6 feet long. I know the raptors were not, like, they're not like the Jurassic World or Jurassic Park raptors. They're not actually that big. They're actually a lot smaller. They are pack hunters, yes. You could probably fend off a single raptor. But a pack of raptors, I don't think anyone's walking away from that. What I'm curious to know, since now we know that Spinosaurus was semi-aquatic, I wonder if any lived out in the ocean. Like, were they like seals? Where they could technically live out in the ocean if they wanted to? There's more proof that they lived in rivers. So I wonder if there is like a fully like ocean Spino and that we just haven't found it yet. Because we have Spinosauruses that lived, like, on the coast of, like, they technically live in the ocean, but it's more like the shallow waters, like, on the beaches. So I wonder if there is, like, a fully ocean Spino. Oh, we have? We found ocean Spinos? I wonder what they would have eaten out in the ocean. Because, like, a lot of the aquatic mammals and reptiles out in the ocean, they're pretty deep down, aren't they? Well, a lot of the other predatory aquatic dinosaurs, well, I wouldn't say a dinosaur because they're not dinosaurs, they're reptiles, are very, very big. Yeah, the prehistoric ocean was a terrifying place to be. They couldn't be the apex. Because, let's see, what aquatic reptiles were alive during around the same time as Spino was? Okay, hang on. I need to Google this. This is gonna bother me now. What aquatic reptiles were around with Spinosaurus? Okay, so my initial gut reaction was correct. The Mosasaurus was around with the Spinosaurus. So the apex predator of the ocean would have been the Mosasaur. Well, my question was, were there any deep ocean Spinosauruses? That was my question. Like, I know we have some that live around the coast, and then we have some that live in, like, the rivers and swamplands. My question was, like, are there any, like, in the deep ocean that we just haven't found yet? Like, imagine if we found a fully aquatic Spino. Like, the Spino's, like built like a seal. Or like a turtle. A Spinosaurus that was like prehistoric turtles, like sea turtles. I know I'm reaching. But, like, it's fun to think about, though. So like it's got a Spinosaurus head, it's got the sail, but instead of its arms and legs, it's got like sea turtle flippers.
It's in the way you trust my heart, you trust my strength.
Okay, I'll stop.
You're not surprised, but I am when you look at me like that. And I give you all I have. But there's things I don't understand.
Oh, that could be a cute idea for like the park Spino. It was a Spinosaurus whose best friend was a sea turtle. Kind of like how they put dogs in with like tigers to be their emotional support animal.
And you'll be the death of me. I don't deserve you.
All right, Buffo, you have a good lunch.
Know me
Eat tasty food.
you. I swear I'll keep you too.
A Spinosaurus with an emotional support turtle.
Touch me like I'm something precious. I'm worth you, even if
Yeah, an accurate Spino would most likely eat the turtle. But in my brain, I'm thinking of like the what's it called? The Galapagos tortoise? It's this giant ass turtle. Imagine my brain was thinking of like that turtle, that tortoise, and a Spinosaurus like carrying it around in its mouth like a toy. Like it's like that's its favorite plush toy and it just carries it around. Like it doesn't destroy it, doesn't eat it. It's like a golden retriever, it just carries it around. Oh god, Spino, what'd you send me? What the fuck is that? It's like a prehistoric elephant seal. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a prehistoric elephant seal. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a Spinosaurus like at all. More like the beginnings of elephant seal. Ugh. Oh, that made my head go light. Whoa. I was like, I was head banging. Oh. One of these days my sneezing's gonna get me killed. I'm gonna do my rapid fire sneezing and smack my head into something. Ugh. I see why you told me to stop, but like my brain didn't go in that direction when I was describing what I was describing. It did not go into that direction. Like my comparison was that how seals are semi-aquatic. Like they're not fully aquatic, but they're equipped to live in the ocean a lot better than most mammals can. Than most semi-aquatic mammals. I was not talking about like what the shape of a seal. I was talking about the behaviors. A crocodile probably would have been a better comparison than a seal. But my mind was locked in on ocean. And, you know, so there are seals that live out in the ocean.
The walk across is steadily, and that's just the beginning. For once you're on the other side, your focus should be winning. At this point, you're fair game to nearly everybody here. So best of luck surviving your first year. Hold your balance, keep your footing. Down is
Could it hunt a shark?
you should not.
I know it's been an hour and a half. Shh. Don't remind me. I know, I barely touched it and I was supposed to finish this. Like, I know there were prehistoric sharks that weren't Megalodon. Like, I'm trying to think of how big that something, a prehistoric shark would have been compared to a Spino's mouth. Yeah, I know, air quotations finish. We should realize at this point that when I say I'm gonna finish something on stream, it doesn't actually ever happen. – 20 to 26 feet. Samara great white when fully grown. How big was a Spino's jaw? Like, I know its bite force was pretty gnarly, but how big was its jaw? Because I feel like, even if you have a pretty good bite force, if you can't wrap your mouth around it... Okay, so it was like double. Okay, got it. Okay. Sorry, my brain was thinking of, like, the logistics of how big a Spino could open its mouth. Yeah, but have you tried swiping at something in the water? So if it did eat sharks, it probably would have preyed on the younger ones versus a fully grown one. Like, a fully grown one would give it more sustenance, but it would expend more energy to get it. That would be, like, a really cute, I don't want to say cute, an interesting park attraction. Of, like, watch our Spinosaurus hunt this shark.
When I saw you last night, what a sight. Hair like moonlight, eyes so bright, a rival the skies. The things I do to make you mine, I treat you right like I
Actual parks would never do that. Well, we're not allowed to have sharks in aquariums anymore. Unless wait, no, that's not right. We can have we have certain species of shark in aquariums. We can't have like great whites in aquariums anymore. But for a dinosaur, I feel like an ethical park might spring for live food for the carnivores, for the sake of enrichment. Yeah. It was the great whites I was thinking of. Well, a lion is a little bit easier to manage. It's a little easier to manage than, like, a Spinosaurus breaking out because it's bored. Yeah. Like, with... Like Spinosaurus, T-Rex... I feel like you would have to give it live food to hunt, otherwise it's going to get bored and want to break out. Yeah. Because we don't have an equivalent. We don't have an equivalent to, like, to a dinosaur's size of carnivore in modern times. We have herbivores that can be that big, but not really carnivores. A lot of our modern day carnivores are not that giant, so they're a little easier to manage when they get bored. Yeah, Spino isn't a scavenger. It likes hunting. A T-Rex would scavenge. If it doesn't need to hunt for its food, it won't. Probably because of the sheer size of the goddamn thing. But it would be like raising animals for slaughter. Like there's beef ranches where the cows are raised specifically to be, you know, killed for food. And like there probably would be protesters about that, and it's like I think they were. I think T-Rexes were ambush hunters when they were hunting. Yeah. Because of the sheer size of a T-Rex, sorry, I'm scratching my leg. The sheer size of a T-Rex, if it doesn't need to expend energy to get its food, it's not gonna. I think the only exception to that rule would be a mother T-Rex teaching her young how to hunt. Or I guess father, because then they live in family units. Yeah, because predators can't risk injury. They're not like mooses. I'm using the moose as an example. Like that thing, it will take you down with it if it has to. Unless it's a boar. That thing does not give a shit. It just wants you dead. I thought there was a new study that that the father does stay. Herbivores are spiteful little cunts. They are. Oh, okay. I answered my own question. So the male T-Rex would stay while there were eggs, because he guards the nest. But once the hatchlings came out, it's unknown whether or not he stuck around. Okay, that could be something. That could be an interesting thing to explore for like a park book for a park setting, because it's not like the male can go anywhere. Spino probably knows this fact about Quetzalcoatlus, but did the rest of you know that giant ass pterosaur, right? It's technically a pterosaur, right? Of Quetzalcoatlus, that thing barely flew. If it was hunting, it was on the ground and it would sprint at you. Which I think is more terrifying than a T-Rex running at you. That fucker was big, and it would land, if it was hunting you, it would land and then run. It would run at you. I didn't know this until I was scrolling on dinosaur TikTok, and someone brought it up, like, yeah, this thing would land and it would sprint at you. And, like, if I had to choose between facing down a T-Rex that was sprinting at me or a Quetzalcoatlus sprinting at me, I would take the T-Rex instead, because that thing is terrifying. Not even that, it was, the energy that something that big needs to expend in order to fly. Yeah, but I would be less terrified of a T-Rex running at me than a Quetzalcoatlus running at me. I think it's just scary. Like, I'll take my chances with the T-Rex. Don't put the giant flying bird near me. That's just on the ground sprinting. Then again, I don't think something as big as Tyrannosaurus would even bother hunting something as small as a human. Like, a lot of people think that if we brought back dinosaurs, it's the giant carnivores we would have to worry about. No, I don't think that's gonna be an issue. A lot of these big carnivores would not bother with us. Too much energy to expend catching something so little. Yeah, it's the medium size to the small carnivores is what we would have to worry about. It's the giant herbivores we would have to be concerned about. True, it can walk faster than we can run, but, like, the effort it would have to put in to catch something so small. Yeah, Quetzalcoatlus would definitely eat us. I don't think an adult T-Rex would bother.
You can call me reckless. You can call me
Baby T-Rexes and juveniles might actually hunt us, but I don't think an adult one would.
bones, easy to defeat. You can doubt my courage. Say you just wanna keep me alive, but I am made of thunder.
And like the giant herbivores, weren't they like super territorial? Like if you just walked near it, it would get pissy at you. I mean, a desperate T-Rex might opt to hunt humans. But like a full-grown, healthy one, I don't think it would bother. Yeah, our issue would not be the carnivores, it would be the herbivores.
Some God's mistake. No strength of fire to beat the odds. No fury in my
Because humans are idiots. We think, oh, it's an herbivore, it's not gonna do anything to me. And then someone would go near it to try and touch it, or be like, hi, hello, and it gets pissy and just steps on you.
So watch me fly.
Unless it's a male. Well, isn't the whole herd, like, super protective over any young it's got in there? So anything that could pose a threat is gonna get gnarled. Yeah, if there's a baby, you're dead. Like, I feel like that's a common misconception with humans, that herbivores are gentler and calmer. No, those fuckers are worse than the carnivores. The carnivore, you at least know why it's doing it. The herbivore is just like, you're in my presence, how dare you? Well, elephants, they, how their brains work, they release the same chemical in their brain when they see humans, the same one that we release when we see puppies.
So watch me, watch me, watch me fly.
Like, one trip I took to Yellowstone when I was younger with my family, my dad was very insistent on fishing, and a herd of, I think it was bison. I think it was bison that was coming by to drink from the water. My dad refused to move. He's like, no, I want to fish. Meanwhile, my mom has, like, all three of us collected, and she's, like, hauling us back to the car. He's like, fine, stay there and die.
Darling, if I'm your weakness, can't let me out your sight. Unless you got a death wish, it's you and me for life.
Quick, 3 minutes of freedom! I can work!
I've been looking real dainty, and it drives you mad. I'm the most delectable responsibility you have. Can't take your eyes off me. Good luck staying away. Yeah, I'll be haunting you across the room till you slowly go insane.
I thought there was a study that proved that elephants find humans cute. Like their reaction to us is the same reaction we have to like seeing a puppy. They think we're cute. And now Bakugo's barking. We found mummified dinosaurs, but it took, what? How recent was it that we learned that dinosaurs were feathered? Before we started. Like, wasn't it discovered that that Tyrannosaurus was feathered? Like, it wasn't just naked? Like, I know the Velociraptor is feathered. Here's a question for you, Spino, our resident dino expert. Do we know why Carnotaurus' arms are so damn tiny? Because I saw a documentary where what they said was that the Carnotaurus used their tiny, tiny arms for like mating rituals for like birds. And I know that can't be accurate, but it's funny to think that this massive dinosaur is like flapping its tiny little baby arms. Does chat have a favorite dinosaur? I know Spinos is the Spinosaurus, but does anyone else have a favorite dinosaur? If it turns out that's exactly what they were used for, that is hilarious. This massive creature just flapping its little arms. This is very true, very true. Like, my favorite dinosaur has constantly jumped, depending on how old I was. Like, when I was super little, I loved Stegosauruses. And then I got a little older, and I watched, a documentary about an Allosaurus named Big Al, and then I loved Allosauruses for a long time. And then I switched to Velociraptors, and now my favorite dinosaur is the Eutyrannus.
Before you date a reader, you've been warned. You're up against a guy who died in chapter 4. You said I read a bit, I saw 2 books, didn't see the TBR behind the door. If you date a reader, read the fine print.
I think dinosaurs was the only interest that I ever had that my mom didn't immediately shoot down in some way. Like, instead of having Barbie dolls, I had, like, I had dinosaurs. My favorite place to go, but that wasn't the beach, was, the National Dinosaur Museum that we had. Every time there was a new, like, dinosaur-related thing, my mom would bring it home and be like, hey, look what I found for you. It would have been cool to see Acid 87 come back. That would have been awesome. I wonder why they never brought the Spinosaurus back.
Sometimes it feels so cold.
Well, those who don't like the Spinosaurus, because they were under the impression that that Spino killed Rexy. And I don't think that was Rexy that Acid 87 killed. I think it was a different Tyrannosaurus, because Rexy is in Jurassic World. She's the Tyrannosaurus in Jurassic World. Yeah, I know it was a different Tyrannosaurus. I'm saying that most people who watched that movie probably thought it was her.
I'm paralyzed, trying to breathe, but it's getting harder. Felt good to be your friend, and if this is goodbye, I'll find a way to be your shadow. Stay closer to me. If you could turn back time.
Yeah, but you know, humans are dumb. Humans are dumb. They saw T-Rex and they thought, oh, it's Rexy. No, it's not her. It's not the same one. Most people don't pay attention to that sort of thing. I'll admit it. I'm guilty of it as well. When I first watched it, I thought it was Rexy. I thought Acid 87 was a guy. Hold on. I was under the impression that Acid 87 was a male. Yeah, Acid 87's a male. To be fair, DK, I didn't know she had a name either until I watched the second Jurassic World movie. Yeah, all the dinosaurs they made were supposed to be female, but, the third Jurassic Park movie showed that some of them were morphing into males, which is why the raptors have eggs. And that Spinosaurus is confirmed was also a male.
I don't know how my feet are on the ground when I don't know how long we'll be around.
Yeah, the Acid 87 was initially created to be female, but it did the frog thing and became male. It gets confirmed in the Netflix show Camp Cretaceous. Someone mentions that Acid 87 was in fact male. Which that show is canon to the universe. It's canon to the movies. To do the frog thing is to be female. Oh! Well, what I'm talking about is not the asexual reproduction thing. It's the, swapping your gender because it's what the ecosystem demands. I know some frogs can do that. Like, if there are no males present, a female frog can turn into a male just for the sake of breeding. I know the raptors started doing that. That's why there's eggs. And why the male raptors look so distinctly different from the female ones, because they're the ones that have the feathered mohawks. While the females are bald. But yeah, Acid 87, that's Spino, that was a male. Probably explains why it was so goddamn aggressive. If it was a boy. He has a name? Acid 87 has a name? We do need to have a Jurassic movie binge. I know Rebirth is on Netflix. No, like, it has an actual name. His name is Snock. According to Google, his name is Snock. That's his name. It's Snock. Who the hell named that? I don't know. Google says the Acid 87 was not only a male, but his name is also Snock. Which I think is kinda cute. Considering this thing's a monster. And his name is Snock. But I would be 100% down for a Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, binge. Like, that could be a lot of fun. Streaming for 2 hours and I've barely written a damn word. Damn. This is just turning into a dinosaur stream. We're just talking about dinosaurs. The most fun writing stream ever. So we sit here and just talk about dinosaurs. I feel like a kid again. And I'm being texted that Eden is in the hospital. Great. Wonderful! Time for the anxiety to kick in. Google is telling me that his name is Snog Spino. Like, I'm looking at it and it says, yeah, his name's Snog. But I guess I can't trust Google. Because one Google page is saying that his name is Snog. Another one is saying that the name Snog was confirmed in the TV show. At the same time that it was confirmed that he's a male. And then another one is saying, nope, this is a female. And the reason why she goes insane in Jurassic Park 3 is because, the pilot guy that went with the gun, what the fuck his name was, shot a baby. And that's why she went nuts. So I don't know. I like the idea that Acid 87 is a male. And his name is Snog. I like that idea. Maybe we can make him in Jurassic World Evolution and be like, look, we brought him back. He's an asshole, but here we go. I saw some theories saying that Acid 87 had human DNA mixed in with him. It would be cool to see Acid 87 in another Jurassic World movie, but unfortunately, I think he might be dead. I don't think he's around anymore. Yeah. And then there's the rebirth Spinos. It could also explain why he looks the way that he does. No, instead it got carried over to Jurassic World. Because you cannot tell me that the Indoraptor and the Scorpius Rex, with the way that those two behave, don't have a drop of human DNA somewhere in there. Especially the Scorpius. Like, that thing, it was a freaking human Frankenstein dinosaur. Yeah, you see, they say the intelligence came from raptor DNA, but the way they move, the way that they behave... Like, the Indoraptor was sadistic, it teased, it toyed. Like, that's a human trait. I can't think of a single animal that is spiteful, or is spiteful to that extent other than humans. And maybe orcas. Orcas are assholes. Well, I would say chimps falls under the same umbrella as humans. We share a lot of behavioral traits with chimps and apes. With primates, I should say. There we go. Like I said, primates. Because other than primates, I don't think there are any other creatures out there who could be that level of spiteful. No, Buffo, I have not made any progress on anything. Yeah, I know people. I know there are people who don't like being like humans being compared to chimpanzees or primates, but like, I don't care. So what we're talking about, Buffo, we're still talking about dinosaurs. We're talking about the Indoraptor and the Scorpius Rex from the Jurassic World movies, and how the way that they act, because they're so spiteful and sadistic, that they may have been given human DNA. Yeah, that's why Wu wanted blue for the Indoraptor, because he said that that he needs a mother. And Acid 87, like, what giant carnivore would spend that much effort to track and hunt down humans if it wasn't out of spite? That's why I think it has some human DNA mixed in there. Also, why are these movies doing these experiments to carnivores? I feel like they were asking for trouble. It's like, why would you do it to these massive carnivores? Why not do it to something itty-bitty at first? You know, something that, you know, you could take out if it ever went rampant. Being dumb is dumb. Because, you know, that makes too much sense. It makes too much sense to not do that. Henry Wu was an egotistical bitch. That's what he was. I wouldn't say he was oh wait, you're saying he wanted a monster. Okay. I was about to say, like, I don't think Henry Wu was a monster. He was egotistical and a little bitch baby, sure. The ass of 87! There we go, that's Asset 87's new name! The Ass of 87! Like, these movies are like a prime example why we if just because we can doesn't mean you shouldn't. Like, just because we discovered something... Like, just because we discovered a new tomb doesn't mean we should go in. But imagine Acid 87 just hears the ass of 87 and it just starts twerking. Ugh! I'm sneezing a lot today. Thank you, Buffo. It's like, we just made a new discovery on this mountain. Cut to that one, that one black lady on TikTok who's like, put it back! You don't know what it means. You don't know what it represents. Put it back! Like, just because we can doesn't mean we should. Like, forever ago, I saw something about how, scientists are considering, like, bringing back prehistoric animals, and, like, the comments under that was just a barrage of, there's a whole movie franchise telling you why that's a bad idea. Yeah, trying to get a prehistoric disease out of icebergs. Like, put it back, leave it alone! Don't touch it! I know they did it with dire wolves. And, like, there's been, like, mixed responses of, like, don't do that. It's like, it's dead. It's dead for a reason. Put it back. Like, leave it alone! Do not bring back prehistoric animals. There's a reason why they are gone. Even then, like, I don't think they could survive our current climate. Because the planet was very, very different. It was very different all the way back then. Okay, look, I'll admit, I would love to see prehistoric animals come back, but at the same time, I know that that's a bad idea. Because we would not treat them with respect that they deserve. We would not care for them the way that they need to be. Like, I would love to see prehistoric animals return, but at the same time, humans being humans, it's not a good idea. Like, dire wolves and mammoths, we might be able to bring back, and we would be okay, and that's like a big maybe. But, like, if these scientists start getting a big head and be like, let's bring back the T-Rex! No. Okay, that's my concern. Are these scientists getting too big for their breeches and thinking like, oh, we could totally do it? No. Don't. Don't do it. Like, I would love to see, the prehistoric lynxes, because they were like the size of weasels. But at the same time, it's like, excuse, what? Please tell me they're not bringing back prehistoric insects. Please tell me that's not a thing that they're doing. Please, no, we would all die. Do you know how big those suckers were? The fucking spiders, goddamn! Okay, as long as they don't, like, please, for the love of God, don't bring back the prehistoric bugs, the centipedes! The centipedes! Those things were huge! Like, I played, what's it called, like, Human Odyssey. It's a game where you played, where you play as, like the ape versions of humans, like, way back when. Those things were humongous! Like, don't bring those back. That's a bad idea in itself. I feel like if they brought back, they were gonna try and bring back the Smilodon. Like the giant sabers. And that's gonna be the thing that's gonna bite us in the ass. It's like, nope. Stop that. And DK wants me to eat something, but... Alright, more jelly beans it is. Oh. Oh, shit. No, I haven't. I do need to use the bathroom, though. I'll be right back.
I'm waiting for you, like a fool. It's like part of my soul went cold without you. I'm like an addict, my instincts telling me something is missing, and I bide my time until sunrise.
Okay, I'm back from the bathroom. Have I put one word down? Yes, I have put at least a one word down. I put down 40. I put down 40 words. And I'm about to put down some more. You guys are perfect distractions. You really are. But all this dinosaur talk, I now know for a fact that when I get around to writing a dinosaur book, you guys are gonna go off. Like, you're not gonna be distractions, you're gonna be helpful. I like animals too, Spino.
When I saw you last night, what a sight. Hair like moonlight, eyes so bright, a rival the skies. The things I do to make
I mean, I could start just turning you guys all into characters for the dinosaur story. Just send you all to Pinterest, be like, alright, find some kind of a human, and then send it to me, and that will be what your character looks like. Welcome back, DK and Cappy! Welcome back, boys! Picking out a human character to represent you for, the dinosaur story, because I'm gonna turn chat into the staff. They about to send me only thirst traps. No! Jester might, but the rest of you guys, I trust you all to behave. Time to go look for a generic white guy. I'm gonna say DK looks like Leon. Just make DK the generic thirst trap of the book. I broke DK! What do you look like to you? What do you look like to me, Cappy? Well, I know what you look like now, but before I kind of pictured like a spunky young Asian boy that just was constantly smiling. Like, if I had to put you into like a book trope, I would say, Cappy, you're like the comedic relief of the cast. Like Sokka from Avatar. Water Tribe! What's your book trope, Spino? Let me think. The trope of the character who takes things a little too seriously, but it's all in good nature. You're the nerd? The nerd that turns out, that starts off kind of being like, kind of mean and a bit of a know-it-all for like the first few bit until the rest of the cast gets to know them and it turns out, oh, they're actually like have this huge heart. Meanwhile, I picture DK as just being permanently exhausted all the time. Check staff chat. Oh no, what did you send me? What did you send? It's Santa Kennedy! DK sent me Santa Kennedy. There's your Leon. No, my Leon's hot. The trope I was trying to describe Spino is the quote-unquote know-it-all. The person that knows a lot of things and kind of comes across like an asshole until you get to know that person, and then it turns out it's like, oh, they're not actually a dick. They're just very passionate about shit. You are just sending gifts to staff chat. DK is just permanently exhausted all the time. That's how I picture DK. Like, DK is quite literally Aizawa from My Hero Academia. Oh, I've been in that situation, Spino. Of, arguing with someone who actually doesn't know what they're talking about. You know I'm right, DK. You know I'm right. You're just exhausted Dad Zawa. These are all doable, Spino. They're all doable. I feel like that could be that's a really funny trope. Lizard. Of, like, having your ages not explicitly stated, and then at some point it's like, man, did you see, like, World War II? No, I'm, like, 20, bro. Yo, what? I find that that switch up to be absolutely hilarious, where a character either acts or looks like they're a different age than what they actually are, and it's like a very stark difference. Like in my book, I have a character named Sintis, who he looks like he should be 15. The dude's a grandpa. Like, he has a granddaughter. But he looks like he's 15. Well, the cast is gonna be based off of chat, so it's whoever's in chat who wants to be in it. Think we can drag ASMR into it? We probably could. We probably could. I'm going to be a Liopleurodon. Absolutely, Spino. Absolutely. You know what? Next writing stream that we do, so the next week on Thursday, we will do a casting for the dinosaur book. We will do the casting. I'll see if maybe I can get Prehistoric Kingdom today. If I can, I'll do some playtesting over the weekend, to figure out how to play the game and all that, and then we'll be back for streaming. And we'll use, depending on how well the building is in Prehistoric Kingdom, we'll either do that for it, or we'll use Jurassic World for it. Yes, we need to figure out some titles. It'll be varied, so like, you don't have to be specifically caregivers. You can. We're gonna have. It's gonna be like varied. So like, we might have like a head of security. We're gonna do both. So we're gonna go off of how actual zoos do their staffing. So like in zoos, most of the staff members, like, they have animals that they're assigned to, but that's not all they do. Yeah, I don't know if you can train a Leopleurodon. Because for this one specifically, we're gonna go for accuracy on behaviors. And then what we don't know, we will fill in the blanks. The ads, they return! Alright. That means 3 minutes of writing for me.
You can call me reckless, you can call me weak. Just a fragile thing with brittle bones, easy to defeat. You can doubt my courage, say you just wanna keep me alive, but I am made of thunder, and I will survive. So watch me fly. I am the storm in every sky. I am the lightning, I will ride. And it's do or die. So watch me, watch me, watch me fly.
I can see that too.
You can call me worthless, some God's mistake. No strength or fire to beat the odds, no fury in my vein. You can doubt my victory, say I'm nothing but a flawed design, but I am made of cunning, and I will survive. So watch me fly.
Ads are over. Welcome back, everyone who was trapped. Itchiness. What did you miss? Not much, actually. Not much. We kind of waited for you to come back. Gave me a chance to write to do a little bit of writing. But this dinosaur story it's giving me an excuse to bring back an old character that I have. You're gonna try streaming on Saturday? Okay, DK, we'll be there. We'll be there. Just let us know when you go.
It's in your eyes, you wonder why you're still alive. I stay my hand.
Granted, that character did not have the most creative name.
Still have.
It was a very generic name. Okay, DK. What are you planning on streaming? I named him Aaron Raptor. Like, it was a very dumb name. Like, I made him this 17-year-old raptor handler, and his raptor was named Sky.
You trust my heart, you trust my strength.
Which, realistically speaking, no one would allow a 17-year-old anywhere near a raptor. I hand-waved it by saying his dad was the Dr. Wu of the island. Was the scientist in charge of resurrecting the dinosaurs. Which still doesn't really work. But in my defense, I was like 15. Ah, yes, Pragmata. That sounds like fun. I will say this: the voice actor for the dad, quote unquote, I think it's the guy that you play as. It's the same voice actor as Barnabas in Final Fantasy 16. So like the very Scottish king. And then maybe NTE, ZZZ, or Pal World. Sounds like you have a good plan for stream. Good plan, good plan. Not like me. Not like me where I don't know what to do when I'm done with something.
The walk across is deadly, and that's just the beginning. For once you're on the other side, your focus should be winning.
Yeah, we usually host movies on Fridays. What time on Fridays varies. Cause it's usually after I get home. Which can be anywhere from like 4:30 to even 6. My time over in the great U of Ta. Because it depends on when my roommate gets off work, because he never gets off work at the same time. Okay, Spino. We'll figure out. We'll figure something out. Like, it may have to wait until after the 19th. Because my roomie's going to go take his driver's test again. And we're, like, hoping this time he actually passes. He should! The only reason why he didn't pass last time... Is Minecraft dead at the moment? Yeah. Yeah, the SMP has sort of died. Like, there's still some of them who still go on and play, but it's more or less them just dicking around. Not for us. We don't have an SMP. One of my streamer friends, Raymu, he has an SMP. But he went back to work, so he's hardly been around. Not our Cappy, not our Cappy. It's Raymu, who is also called who's also a Cappy. But without him around, it's mostly just died. Yeah, I haven't gone back to... He's a fake Cappy. Yeah, I haven't gone back to it. I've seen a couple of them still going in, but it's mostly for shits and giggles. You know, the nonsense that made Cappy leave. I got frustrated because they kept killing all the dragons. Which is why I don't really go back anymore. I know a few that don't die very quickly. Because it's not like a traditional SMP. It's more like a role play type of thing. Why did they kill all the dragons? Because there's no rules in this SMP. You plop in and you can do whatever the heck you want. So quite a few of the others in that SMP decided they just wanted to murder all the dragons. And then those who do have dragons have started hoarding them, and they won't share. Like, I managed to get a breeding pair of ice and fire dragons, and my plan was I would breed them and then pass out eggs. But it's the lightning dragons that we need. I've asked around for like for some lightning dragon eggs so I could get a breeding pair to give out to people, and I keep getting told basically to fuck off. And I'm not the only one who's been doing it too. Toast, I believe, is also doing it, and I don't know how successful he's been.
Swallow down your bitter pill. Everybody wants a thrill. Lose a life or make a kill. Only if you've got the will.
Yeah, that's why you need rules. Like, I know there is a breeding pair in there somewhere, but trying to get them together to do that is like, yeah, you have to offer them something, and like, we don't have anything that they would want. Because they've already all went and got it. Like, it's specific people. It's not the entirety of the SMP, it's just specific people have kind of sucked the fun out of it. Yeah. Which is why I think roleplay based SMPs do a lot better, because there's a storyline to it. Everything has everything's got rules, everything's more or less sanctioned. It's basically playing another game within Minecraft. Yeah, there was a guy who spent 12 hours just looking and hunting all the dragons. So if you didn't join the SMP like immediately when it went up, chances are I didn't join it immediately. Everything was gone basically by the time I showed up. Yeah, all Cappy did was deforestation. Like, I got my first dragon because someone gave Reimu an egg and he held on to it for me. I'm not sure if it had a border or not. All I know is that, like, a week after the SMP being live, everything was dead. Everything was done.
Of avoiding blame, we who knew to play the game and make it to the other side. It's okay to be afraid, long as you don't look our way. There's no room for fear or game. Step aside if you can't take it. There are only few who make.
Like, I wanted to make a dragon breeding farm because I knew dragons were going to be hard to come by. So I wanted to make sure that eggs were accessible to everybody. But I joined too late. Joined too late. Found that, the only person that was willing to help me get dragons was Toast, because he also had dragons for breeding. Which is how I got my ice and fire dragons. But like no one wanted to share the lightning dragons. Which sucked because I wanted a black one just because it was a black dragon. What, DK? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Nothing scares us, nothing backs us down. We're aware that we've got something that others would bow to. We are riders and we fly.
Yeah, for the lightning dragons. Like the people who had the lightning dragons wouldn't help. You went out and looking for them. You did help. But the people who had them wouldn't do it. But it's pretty much dead now. Yeah, I saw that. They were supposed to do it yesterday, but I guess they decided to do it today.
Before you date a reader, you've been warned. You're up against a guy who died in chapter.
Yeah, the devil's in the details. Yeah. Yeah, if only we had the money for a server, because I had an idea for a dragon rider server. But then I got super sad when I realized, fuck, you have to pay money for basically an SMP server. Like, I got super excited and hyped to do it, and I was telling everyone about it in the staff chat. And then I got super sad. One day. Unfortunately, Spino, no. It would have been it was going to be a modded server with dragons. And I'm not sure how to have console people play a modded server. Apparently there's a way to do it. Yeah, apparently there's a way to do it, I just don't know what it is. It could just be, it could just be Bedrock. Aw. The mod that I want to use is the Ice and Fire mod. They're coming out with like the 2.0 version of it. I don't know when, but it's apparently going to be the superior version. I just want dragon riders and a black dragon. Okay, so because then I can stick the name tags on the black dragon, and I can have Soren. I can have Soren as my black dragon. That was like the only reason why I wanted a black dragon, was because I wanted my book character with me. Wait, the second version's already out? I thought they were still working on it, because I haven't heard anything about it being out already. But yeah, that's the dragon mod that I wanted to use, was that. Like, what I wanted to do was I wanted to create a whole ass like RPG complete with like quest lines and all of that in Minecraft. That was centered around dragons. So when you load in, you would load into like a maze like tunnel system, and you would answer questions as you progress through the tunnel. And at the end of the tunnel is where you would get your dragon. And it's like, you can only have one dragon, you gotta wait for it to die if you want a different one. And it was gonna be this whole storyline about you raising your own dragon. Because it's just what one does in your kingdom. I was even going to base a book series off of it. Like, I fell in love with the idea. Like, we were gonna do custom-built villages and all of that. Like, we were going to go the whole 9 yards. And then I saw that you have to pay money for an SMP, and I cried. One day we can live the fantasy. One day!
Here it's only do or die. Swallow down your bitter pill. Everybody wants a thrill. Lose a life or make a kill. Only if you've got the will. It's okay to be afraid. If you're okay with being made. A cautionary tale. Wake up.
So how long we going today? Oh! We'll go for another half hour. We'll go for another half hour. Granted, I need to actually write. But we'll go for another half hour.
Nothing scares us, nothing backs us down. We're aware that we've got something that others would bow to. We are riders and we fly or die. No honor, no sacrifice. We'll become the villains, make a killing on our bankruptcy of morals. We're immortal, at least that's all we think. We'll become the villains, make a killing on our bankruptcy of morals. We're immortal, at least that's what we think. No one knows our power, we devour everything inside. If we live long enough to see the light, oh, we're villains of the night.
It's so scary. Now that your nightmare turned into reality. I can control myself. It's getting so damn dark. Don't want an emotionless heart. I know you're breaking, but baby, so am I. Can you still see me through these red eyes? This power changed me. I'm fighting for my life. Am I half human? I need your love, just let me see a spark through my red eyes, red eyes. I'm ready to bet on you with my life. Red eyes, red eyes. Red, red eyes. Blue moons above my head, judging me for breaking the rules, but you chose not to. My heart beats as long as yours does, and I'm not afraid. They know there's no escape with your lightning in their way. I know you're breaking, but baby, so am I. Can you still see me through these red eyes? This power changed me. I'm fighting for my life. Am I half human? I need your love, just let me see a spark through my red eyes, red eyes. I'm ready to bet on
Okay, we have one more point to write down, to write. And then I will be done with this chapter. Ah. Itchy. Valheim finally has a release date. I want Prehistoric Kingdom TK. It's mocking me. Oh, hi, Random. Hi, Random. How's it going? You Gucci, that's good. We spent the entirety of stream talking about dinosaurs, you missed it. You'll see the VOD. Well, since you're here, I had the idea to write a dinosaur park story. Oh, you're talking to a girl right now. Ooh. But I was gonna put chat as the cast members of it. Yeah, and the characters are all gonna be based off of people from chat who want to be in it. I knew you'd want to be in it. I didn't know what kind of character you wanted to be. Take your time. We're gonna, the next writing stream that we do is gonna be me, doing characters. Like, going in depth and making character profiles. So you got time to think. You got time. Anything that you can think of that's, related to, like, working in a zoo, basically. It's just the zoo has dinosaurs. Like, Cappy's the comical relief who is obsessed with Liopleurodons. DK is the very, very tired park manager who really doesn't want to be there anymore. No, we're not doing serial killer! This is meant to be cozy! This is meant to be cozy. It's going to have themes of animal rights. That's kind of the theme of the book. It's animal rights. You want to be someone dumb? Oh, that's unfortunate, Spino. Well, Random, you have plenty of time to come up with a concept for your character. Because we won't be doing character profiles until next week. Because that's when we're gonna go do it. The Airhead employee. Put Random as a shareholder. Oh! Yes, next writing stream. Definitely join. Mark your calendars! I'm pretty sure I have, links unlocked. So, like... Because one of the things I'm gonna need is I need people to send me, pictures of what they want their character to look like. So I can put it in there so I have a visual. And I know not everyone's in the Discord, so I'm pretty sure I have links unlocked so that you can just send it in the chat. In streams chat. That DK, you've been overruled. Overruled. DK, you are not going to be Santa Kennedy. You're going to be hot. Gavel. DK called himself a generic white guy, so I sat here and went, okay, I'm gonna make you hot. I'm gonna make you the thirst trap of the book. You got so much gossip today. Ooh! Well, we have 20 minutes, random. Go for it. Either one, Spino. You can DM it to me or just put it in the Discord. Either one's fine. But lay it on us, random. What's the juicy gossip? What's the news of today? Well, bring it on. Tell us all of it. Hello, Sneaky Silk. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are, I'm pretty sure everyone's doing really well. Yes, random. What guy? Tell us about the guy. Alright, so guy's weird. Okay, okay. Welcome in, Sneaky. A random man is telling us some juicy gossip that he heard. Meanwhile, I am supposed to be writing, but I'm not. I'm too invested in the gossip. Oh, we got a stalker trope going on here. Okay. This escalated quite a bit. And with HR, no less. Damn. He's like 7 years older. Okay, depending on how old... HR is 7 years older. Okay, depending... Okay. Okay. I feel like after you reach a certain age, the age really does turn into just a number. After you've reached a certain point. Like, I feel like after 35, at that point, it just doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, my grandparents are 10 years apart. Oh, did this guy get, like, bamboozled? Like, you hide away in your house for a week and don't come out? Alright, bye. We love to see it. We love to see it. Glory to the bisexuals. They don't get nearly enough rep. Oh, so there is a way for Bedrock to get mods. All right, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Flirt with some guy got weird. Aw, Sneaky. You should go to bed. You should go to sleep, Sneaky. You had a long day of modding. Like, I appreciate you stopping by, but, like... Ew, someone's getting freaky in the office? That's nasty. Like, why would you do that in your place of work? You know what, Sneaky? That is fair. I am also the same way. If I fall asleep at a certain time, I will wake up, like, I don't know, godly hour. Like, that's just gross, though. Like, at work, of all places, like, work is not a place you would want to get it on. Work is a place of soul draining, okay? Alright, Cappy, I'll take a look at it in a minute. I mean, I guess there is a thrill to the idea of being caught, and then you actually get caught, and it's, like, not that great anymore. You want her to spill? Yep! We females, we operate off of food. You feed us, we will tell you anything you want to know. You just feed us. We are very simple creatures. Okay, we're not as simple as men, but we are not that hard to figure out either. The answer is always food. Okay, we are pigeons. We are pigeons masquerading as swans. Gossip is pricey these days, yeah. But the answer is always food. Show us boobs and we'll do anything. Unless your name is DK, apparently boobs have no effect on him, which is weird. It's very strange, DK. I'm also just need to know what your faces look like for the characters. The clothes we can flush out later. I just need to know what your heads look like. Do it, Random. Do it. You need to update us on how the dating thing went. We had a whole side quest about it. You gotta update us! Oh, so I gotta do it in person, DK. Okay. So these titties don't do it for you. We will sacrifice our own limbs. Go right ahead, Spino. And to think, I put this outfit on to show off the boobas, and they're not being appreciated. Boob, boob, boob. I gotta make myself giggle too. I like watching them jiggle, it's funny. Ah! I'm being grabbed. The Cappy sure as hell appreciates it. Just spaced armor. At the coffee meetup? I don't think you did, no. I don't think you told us this. Right. She says something about bringing a friend. Random is in full gossip mode today, and I love it. Look, Sneaky, one of my goals is to find porn of my model, okay? I want it. I want to see it. Oh, she said she was bringing a +1 and then ended up not doing it? And then you brought the +1? Oh. Wow! That does sound like a very awkward situation. That does sound very awkward. You should have scoped the place out first, find out if she actually brought someone, and if she didn't, send your +1 home. Be like, never mind, dude, get the fuck out of here. Go sit at a different table, sir. Like, that is bad luck. Page star? Your +1 started hitting on her? Oh, immediate banishment. Banishment! That's a, alright, catch you in the parking lot moment right there. Yeah, that's them fighting words. Good, he has violated the bro code. Oh no, ads. The ads are here!
You can call me reckless, you can call me weak. Just a fragile thing with brittle bones.
No, a lot of people do not know how to read a room, and it's both irritating and also funny. Like, in some situations, it's funny how when a person doesn't know how to read the room. Other times, it's just irritating as fuck. Like, brother. My man, like, get it through your thick skull. You are not wanted here. Yeah. Like, I had an instance where I was hanging out with a female friend of mine, and the guy that I liked showed up, and she started hitting on him, and she knew I had a thing for him, so I sucker punched her right there in the McDonald's. At least he laughed. Most people don't. Okay, Spino. Hopefully things work out for you, Random. We are rooting for you over here. You have an entire... You have all of chat in your corner. Yay! Your test went great! And yes, common sense is it's becoming very uncommon. You can put them in the book area. I don't think I have a designated spot for it in the book section, but if you want to put it in there, you can. Damn, Random went clubbing and didn't invite the rest of us. Bruh, I thought we were friends. Oh, I'm already there, Sneaky. I'm already there. I cannot stand other human people. I do not understand human beings. I don't like people. Which is weird, because I'm a streamer, but I don't like people. If I had the money, I would come, Random, but unfortunately, I am very much broke. I like people who are not stupid. Those are my people. People who are not stupid. Okay, I don't like sheep. Alright, Spino, you do that, you do that. Graduation event, Discord VC. Oh, is the last that you mod for, Sneaky, is she like on like the younger side of things? Oh, Sneaky, you're Welsh. Oh, well, welcome over to this side of the pond, I guess. The good gravy. DK, you're not stupid. You just operate in low power mode. We will try, Random. We will try. Oh, have we reached our 3 hours and 30 minutes mark? DK's smart when he's awake. When he's in low power mode, he turns into a dork. He just wants to make dad puns all night. It might be that it's too big. Well, Sneaky, we've got 3 models that I cycle, well, technically 4. I have 4 models that I cycle through. Pinky here, she's my author model, because I am a fantasy author. And then the other 3, one's an undead idol, and then I have a fox, and then I have a lynx. We have a lot of we have variety here over here. Visual variety, but it's all the same stupid person talking. Lizard. Yeah, I used to not have wings, and then I made these. I made these, and I slapped them on. I was like, you know what? These are pretty cool. So now Pinky has wings and a tail. Random, you have no idea. I'm very stupid. I am very stupid. I'm very Cheeto brained. The only thing this brain is good for is writing stories. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I'm good at. Anything else, I'm sitting here like a deer in headlights. I mean, chat one time had to figure out the logistics for me of how a megalodon could live in a mountain. The conclusion we came to was just fantasy shark. But it is time. How will fish survive over the water? Well, I hope we see you again, Sneaky. It is the end of my stream week. This is the last day I stream per week, and I stream Monday through Thursday. So if you ever want to stop by again, Sneaky, yeah, you're more than welcome to. But I do need to go. It is grocery day, and I have a roommate to go pick up. Let's see. What am I doing on Monday? We're playing Mass Effect on Monday. That's what we're doing. We're gonna try and finish Mass Effect 1. If I get Prehistoric Kingdom today, which I'm hoping, keyword hoping, I will playtest it, and if the building in it is good, then we will use Prehistoric Kingdom as the template for the park for the book for our dinosaur book, and we'll build it together on stream. But that is going to be it for me. I will send you all off to the end screen, and I will find us someone to raid into. But I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and I will see you all again on Monday. Bye bye!